Welcome to episode 69 of Box News. Here we see Call of Duty Black Ops, one of the biggest games of 2010, and possibly one of the best games in the Call of Duty series. Graphics are not as sharp as Modern Warfare 2 was, but still just as good, and if not a better online gaming experience. As you see there, it's kind of pixely, the resolution. It takes a while to load, which you shouldn't have that in an online game. But here we have an online match. A lot of similar game types and game modes and things from the Call of Duty series today. Not much has changed. They introduced, Treyarch introduced a wager mode, which you earn money now to buy your weaponry rather than level up to unlock them. So you can use your money in a wager match to bet on whether or not you would win or if you would lose. So it's another nice way of earning money and gaining money faster rather than earning them by just playing matches. So you can unlock weaponry earlier on rather than getting owned by top-ranked gamers. Because when people play Call of Duty, they play it. They play it non-stop. And it's ridiculous. People really need to go outside. But it's one of the biggest games of all time for online. And it showed. The week it came out, there was around 5 million people on the Xbox Live alone playing this game. And I don't think I've ever seen any online game upon release have that many people playing it. I saw about 1 million for, if not 1.5 million for Halo 3. Maybe around 500,000 for Halo Reach. But 5 million people were playing Black Ops. Which I didn't think it was going to be as big as a success as Modern Warfare 2, but it surpassed it. It beat all the records that Modern Warfare 2 had set. Best selling game, quickest selling game. So it's made, this company has made over $1 billion, which is insane. But you know, they're doing something right. It is a solid game. My only frustrations is that I'm not good enough at it, just because I don't put in the time as other gamers do with this game. They did fix all the flaws that I felt were faulty with the Modern Warfare series. The biggest thing with Modern Warfare 2 was the glitches. That was a really frustrating experience for me. They fixed it. There's so far no glitches in Black Ops. Also the perks, which were quite annoying in Modern Warfare 2, they fixed and did it at 11. So you cap at 11 kill streak. You can't get 25 and get a nuke. So at 11, that's your highest perk. Now, for example, in Modern Warfare 2, when you got a perk for like a turret or anything, any kills you would get would add on to your kill streak, allowing you to get up to 25 much quicker. They don't have that in this one. So if you had a turret at you know, what is it, 5 kills, 6 kills, or whatever it is, 4 kills, I can't remember, and you're trying to get up to 11, it doesn't count towards your kill streak. So that's a lot better. So there's no more people just running it and hiding and then doing it again and again and again, and then you just spawn and die and spawn and die. I mean, there is a lot of spawning and dying in this game, but certain maps, you know, like for example Nuketown, you spawn and die a lot just because they're spawning. It's such a small map, it's hard to make a good spawning area. Oh, shooting my own teammate. So this is a online match. This is called Hardcore Headquarters. The difference between Headquarters and Hardcore Headquarters, there's no HUD display, there's no radar unless you get it as a perk. You can also team kill, friendly kill. So it's a lot more realistic and difficult in comparison to normal Headquarters. I like it because I live longer. I don't die as much because I give myself away, I guess, on the HUD. And in this, I don't give myself away as easily. But the objective to this is to go and capture a headquarters, hold it down, try to get keep the enemy off of it for the allotted time, score a certain amount of points, win the match. That's basically it. There's the only new mode is really the wager mode. There's the same modes as before, same balance things, clans, clan tags, all that is all the same. So there's not much new for this game. It's just a more balanced experience than before. And I think that's what they're claiming to their fame, is a more balanced experience, a more evenly matched gameplay online, and more welcoming. I guess one of the biggest things is your own tag. You can create your own emblem and all that. That's something that's new. So you can get, if you're pretty creative, you can go all out on it. I've seen people create like Jason, Elmo, Michigan logos for U of M, among other things. So some of the people I've seen are very creative. So if you're creative, you're going to have fun with that and sit and spend hours just creating emblems alone. If you're not creative and you could care less, it's not really something that's great for you. But I think it's a great add-on to, the experience. Anything extra to add on to a game is, good in my mind. But this is just an example online. This isn't a really a crazy match. I've seen it where it gets intense. So let's go ahead and talk about another game mode. There's a game mode called Zombies, which is back. Treyarch brought that out in World at War, and they revamped it and did a few other things. So I'll kind of show you an example of a zombie mode and what you have to do in that. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'll kind of give you, a look and see what your thoughts are. Everybody has their own tastes. So let's take a look at Zombies. Alright, here it is. This is Zombies Online for Black Ops. I was not a huge fan of the Nazi zombies in World at War, so I figured that I wouldn't be much of a fan of this one. Honestly, it's okay. It's not much different than the other one, other than you can buy upgrades to your guns and just upgrade everything. That's really the only difference. You just kill invading zombies, you try to stop them from coming through these doors, and then build up the barricades. So I think the reason they tried to push this just because Left 4 Dead was such a success, and they wanted to have like another, variant online to have people really get into. But you don't earn experience points by playing this. You don't earn anything. There's maybe a couple of achievements, and that's really it. So I mean, there's really no reason to play this unless you really enjoy playing it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but enough people are that it came back. So this is, zombies. They call it zombie zombies, not Nazi zombies. It's not any other form of zombies. It's just zombies. So if this interests you, check it out. It's part of the game. So it's zombies. Nothing too exciting. So I hope this interests you. This is Zombies. Now on the last part, which is the main campaign of the game, which is much, much more interesting than anything else. Alright, welcome to the portion of this review on the campaign now for Black Ops. I'm going to show you just part of a specific mission. Well, just some mission at random. Just kind of show you what the campaign gameplay looks like. It's really no different than any of the other ones, except it's got a different storyline. I'll show you an example.
follow me, we'll keep moving.
So the story of the campaign is you are having flashes to different periods of war. You're hooked up to a machine, and basically it just kind of jumps around to different parts, and there's no specific character, there's just variants. FYI, this game is rated M for mature.
Let's get him out of sight.
So this is just kind of some of the random things that you have to do, objectives and whatnot. Overall, I give this game a solid experience. One of the best campaigns and online in the series, and it's definitely deserving of its title as one of the best games of 2010. I'm not even going to go in the topic of saying which one's better, Halo or Call of Duty at this time, because it's a war that's never going to be answered, basically. But stay tuned for my top 10 of 2010 review, and maybe you'll find out which one is ranked higher than the others. So thanks again for watching Box News. Hope you all have a great new year, and stay tuned for episodes in 2011.